Good morning and welcome back to Bailiwick and Guernsey Shipwrecks. Today's a special day because I get to go and dive the island of Sark. I'm quite looking forward to this. I haven't been to Sark for quite a while, and fingers crossed the swell is calm enough for us to be able to get into the caves. So between there's two islands, there's one in front of the other. There's Brecqhou and Sark, and between Brecqhou and Sark is a small narrow stretch of water called the Gouliot passage. And on the southern side of that, or sorry, on the eastern side of that, sorry, is Sark. And in the bottom of Sark, underneath the caves, you can walk down there at low tide, but there's a very small cave system you can get inside and have a look. So it's full of beadlet and anemones and all that sort of stuff. It's quite a diverse little environment in there, and it's a bit of a novelty for us to be able to dive a very small cave in Sark, because we are an island that hasn't really got any caves to explore. So I'm looking forward to that, and also because it's a Dive Guernsey day out number 7, we're not sure what else we're going to be doing. We might dive a East Indiaman shipwreck called the Valentine that went down in 1779, and some other wildlife dives. So I can't wait. Just see a few boats coming in there. There's the Trinity coming in. You could just see the sun trying to come up now behind the clouds. So we're off to Sark, the Coupe, 9 miles. This chunk here is Brecqhou. You can see the little bit of castle sticking out. Nice place that. I worked there many moons ago, building it. It's the Sark, and this is the Nay of Sark. And we're going to go in here, just in and around the corner. This is the island, the Brecqhou, with the castle, which Archie Pollard built, 1995 onwards. Stunning place. Look at that little cave bit in there, look. And this is where we're going. So the Gouliot passage runs down this side, and the Gouliot caves are roughly about there. And then up there's Pilcher's monument. There's a few people coming over to Sark many moons ago, and they lost their life on the boat, so they put a monument up for them. Look at this house here, look. Sark's a plateau island, so it's pretty much cliffs all the way around it. It's very high. In the pirating days it was ideal because you could hide down behind it. Very hard to fortify.
Loads of coves for pirates to hide in, and smugglers. Yeah, that's Gouliot Passage. Ooh, look, a little cave. So, Brecqhou, Sark. Completely separate. Some stunning cliffs around here. And stacks, like rock mounts and stuff, key stacks. So those aren't connected to the land rental. So we better get our gear ready.
Yeah, so the big one there to the left is where you go in with the rib and where you go dry. Because pretty much all of this dries out with the tide. Yeah. So that's this is what we've got as we look at it now. So that's entrance number 1 that we've just looked at. Yeah. The one the other side of the rock is number 2. And then the exit is that one there. And that one goes up into the big cave there. So normally what we say is that's the tightest bit. Yeah. And this is the darkest bit. So you go in there and then around and out there. Yeah. And if you don't, if you don't want to go in there, then you just turn around and come back out. If you go through that bit and there's too much swell or whatever, you can just come straight out of there. Yeah. And call it at that. Yeah. Or then you go back in, carry along this way. So that's the pretty bit really all around here, because you've got like that column there. You can kind of fit through there, but it's quite tight. And then you go down into there. There's a bit of like a plunge pool in that one, and then you come up into the air in that one. So
you can come up into an air pocket.
Yeah, you come up into this cave. So essentially, you can kind of walk out or snorkel out, sort of thing. Yeah. So that's that. As is. Yeah. So normally in there, round there, through there, turn around, go back in that way. Yeah. I mean, do go that way anyway, but that's kind of your bolt hole almost.
Yeah. Easy enough to come back out.
Well, no, normally you get washed through. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Oh, right.
And I reckon there won't be a huge amount of slack today, so yeah, much easier to come out the other side. Yeah. No, you can sort of go back and forth a couple of times. It's just so that we know where the boat is, and there's a good chance you might not be able to make it. If there is that motion, keep a good few metres between you, like.
Yeah, don't fit in front of us, and just be careful where the thing's kicking us, honestly.
Because that's what it was. We all got crashed.
Not scared.
Okay, David.
that's the caves done now. Gouliot cave. That was the exit where we come out. I really enjoyed that. I was more interested in the structure than the sea loft, to be honest. So boring. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I've been waiting a long time to do that one, but now it's done, knocked off the list. I'll do it again. I mean, I'd do it once a year, I suppose, or you wouldn't want to do it every weekend, but still good, worth a look. So anyone else looking for a different dive site to go on, Gouliot Caves is a good one.